Hi, this is Melissa Stewart, and as a member of the District Brave Education team, I'm excited to give you a tour of our Brave site. So, how do you find it? Go to Google and log into your account, and you will see this little home button. Push that, and it takes you to our portal, and you will find the site right here on the portal. Click there, and there it is. This site will host our program. Over time, it will grow and evolve to be a site for various resources. For now, most people will use it for the work associated with building the Brave lesson plans and the four components. Before you start to think about building lesson plans, there are some resources here in the left toolbar. This summary of the video will be here, and it may be something that you want to reference for people who are new to the site or need a refresher. And there's also a summary of the four components of community, cultural intelligence, pillars, student strengths. There are also some research-based articles that can provide a general overview of the importance of a valid character education program. All right, we'll come back to resources in a minute. Let's look at lesson planning and documentation. At the top of the site, each school is listed. Hover above the school to see a link to the lesson plan template directions. Here is a step-to-step guide of how to create, save, and share lesson plans. I'll point out one sentence here. Be sure to include all necessary information, including live links, materials, and as well as which component the lesson matches. Hold on to that thought about necessary materials. There is some specific information about how to name the document that will be helpful to your colleagues as well. That information can be found here. All right, let's go back to the home page and talk about materials. When you're creating a lesson plan, one of the last steps that you'll have is to think about any necessary materials that will need to be ordered, possibly through Amazon or another vendor. For most lessons, it probably won't be necessary to order any materials, but in some cases it will, such as a specific book for a read aloud. If there is materials necessary, click this link to take you to the order form. A heads up that you'll want to have some information ready, like a link to the item, quantity needed, and unit cost. This form will result in the correct information being ordered and ready for teachers upon the arrival to school in August. After that last step, if it's even necessary for you, you will share the document with a Brave Building Committee member. Personally, I would share an email with a link of the lesson plan rather than sharing it just through Google. So, don't know who that person is? Here you go. At the site, there is a link that takes you to the Brave Building Committee members and a list of all of those people per building. Let's talk about what happens next for those committee members. Directions are listed here, but they are responsible for a lesson plan check. They're going to look at the lesson plans and answer these 4 questions. By being proactive in these checks, hopefully we are creating a more aligned curriculum without any glitches, such as links that don't work or repeated lessons. If they notice an issue, the Brave Building Committee member will communicate with the teacher who sent the original document so that it can be edited. Once yes can be answered to those questions, the Brave Building Committee member can add the document to the lesson table of content. Those will be found under each school. Once it's submitted here, they'll be able to mark complete as well as material ordered. With the submission of each lesson plan, there is a visual representation that helps us to see how much closer we are moving towards our goal. The number of lessons in a period of time for the grade level of a school are represented in this bar graph. Hopefully, this site helps us to stay aligned as a K through 12 organization and provides information to people in an accessible way. One more thing that isn't on the site, this work is hard work, but it's also important and the right work. Though it can feel daunting to create these lesson plans, The hard work will pay off when we can say that we have developed a customized K through 12 program that truly focuses on not only providing a world-class academic experience for our students, but also emphasizes the importance of those critical success skills or taking care of the whole child. The principals have some plans to celebrate those benchmarks related to lesson plan creation, so be prepared for some great surprises to help us all stay motivated through this last home stretch. In closing, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Go Braves!